Once you open the Knowledge in Naturopathic Oncology website, you can search by clicking on Summarize Studies. You can use this open text box to put in what you are looking for. And you'll see that there'll be a larger number of summaries, and when you search, it will limit it to the smaller search terms. Another idea is you can use these drop-down menus to click on perhaps breast cancer or the intervention of radiation if you wanted to pick all side effects associated with radiation, or probably the most appropriate one would be dermatitis as a side effect. Any which way you search, you will get your systematic reviews and meta-analyses populating first. In this case, there are 3 of them, followed by clinical trials and then observational studies. And we've listed them with the date so you can look at what's most recent, and also with a color-coded quick outcome result, whether it's mixed or positive or in some cases even negative, just to give you an at-a-glance look. And let's say I was interested in reading more about this 2012 review, because that's the most current systematic review. All I did was click on it and the full chart will appear. Once I've read this chart, especially the outcome section, adverse effects, etc., then I have a number of options about what to do with it. I could copy the reference. I could copy the entire summary. I can comment on this summary. So let's say I disagreed with the results or had a critique of the study design. I could do that as well. Or I can just close it out. So I've got a number of options. Also, if I were to click on clinical pearls or support literature, my search for radiation dermatitis would drag over. So we have 19 resources that our colleagues have generously contributed, 16 PowerPoint presentations that include radiation dermatitis, and a number of interesting review articles. Can laughter therapy reduce radiation dermatitis, for instance? And this gray literature really rounds out any search. Lastly, if I wanted to be as thorough as possible, I could click on the unsummarized studies, and any of the unsummarized studies that we haven't put into chart form yet that have radiation dermatitis in their abstract or as a keyword for indexing will come up as well. I wanted to show you one last piece, and that is how to add a clinical pearl. Up here in this top right corner is the clinical pearl button. After we click on it, we scroll down to enter the text, and we ask for people to enter in, or actually click from the drop-down menu, the tumor type, intervention, or side effects wherever appropriate to help us with searching for this clinical pearl. Or alternatively, you could put in keywords that you think people might search for that are relevant to the clinical pearl you just entered. Then you just save your clinical pearl. In this case, I'm going to close out, and you're done.